Hello, everybody. It is Friday, May the 15th, and we're coming up to the first long weekend of the year. And just a couple of notes I wanted to tell you before I pass it off to our special guest. First is that Victoria Day weekend tradition is fireworks, and fireworks are allowed in your backyard. There's no big fireworks displays this year, obviously, but please keep social distancing and no gatherings over 5, and be respectful of your neighbor. Try not to set them off too late. And also the fire ban has been lifted. So if there is an evening that it isn't raining, you're welcome to have a backyard fire with your family as well. Just go online. You can get a fire permit online or learn more about the rules for the fireworks online. So with me today is Andrea Khanjin, our member of provincial parliament. And Andrea, it's been a busy few weeks for you, but probably really busy today after the big announcement yesterday. So can you fill us in on what stage 1 of reopening looks like?
Oh, well, thank you, Mayor Dollin, and thank you as the mayor for your leadership to tell everyone to stay safe and to practice social distancing and all the safety measures. As a result of all the emphasis, including yourself, reminding people to stay safe, we have seen a tremendous downturn in cases. Our numbers are much lower here in Ontario. And because of that trust and because of all of you who followed those rules and have listened to all of us, whether you're me, the MPP, or the mayor, or a federal member, John Broussard, you followed the rules, and now we're ready to reopen more things. So what you'll see come this weekend is you'll see a lot of recreational opening, but you'll also see a lot of small businesses opening. I've heard from countless businesses here in Innisfil that curbside collection is one thing, and they were grateful for it, but their profit margins have really plummeted. And so it'd be great if they were able to just reopen their business and practice all the safe measures. And the comparison that was often made was, when I go into Walmart, we trust them, they're a big box store, but you don't trust your small local businesses that are always there. And so it really came down to numbers. So what you'll see now, if you're a store that has an outdoor entrance at any plaza, the ones in Alcona come to mind that I frequent quite often, you're allowed to open. And so what does that mean, you're allowed to open? Well, there's still all the rules that apply. So there's guides you can go on ontario.ca. There's guides to help you with your employees, what kind of measures you should put in place. There's free posters there that you can download and print. If you need any masks or you need any personal protective equipment, there's now a website, ontario.ca/PPE, that you can go and secure supplies. So when you're ready to open as a storefront, just coming out of the long weekend, know that all those measures are still enforced and in place. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. This is a challenge for all of us. And the challenge is, if we want to keep this momentum, we've all got to follow these measures, because it could be easily rolled back after. So let's fingers crossed that we keep that momentum of being safe so that we can help the economy reopen in stages. And that's what you'll see. For those who have dogs and want to get them a haircut and get them groomed, and those poor pets at home that haven't been groomed in a while, they can go to the dog groomer now. Unfortunately, like the Premier said, we can't drop ourselves off. I'd love to drop myself off to a groomer too to get a trim, but that's not going to happen for a while. So we've got to embrace the Rapunzel hair. Originally, I was growing out my hair for my wedding. That was supposed to be next weekend after the long weekend, but like many of you, I know have to postpone their wedding or delay or cancel. So in my case, I've delayed it to the fall. Fingers crossed that still happens. But we're all in this together, and my heart does go out to all those couples who are also in the same boat as me, who are looking to celebrate a wedding. So I want to wish everyone a very happy long weekend. And again, do be safe. Practice all the social distancing, wash your hands, wear masks where you can. And if we all abide by these practices, we can get the economy rolling and keep each other safe. And think of our frontline workers who are working nonstop. Many of them don't actually get a long weekend, but all of us do. So it's everything that we're going to be doing during this long weekend is going to reflect on those frontline workers. So don't forget that, and be mindful when you're touching things, sanitize, and wear those masks. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Andrea. It's all good. And I just wanted to add that also off-leash dog parks are now allowed to be opened. However, we weren't able to that quickly get everything up and running. So we've managed to get one boat launch open at Innisfil Beach Park that I talked about yesterday. And if you want to reserve your spot to launch your boat, you can do that online. And hopefully we'll have the Shore Acres open next weekend, and we'll get working on the dog park. We haven't staffed up like we did normal summers, so perhaps we can get on that now. So thanks everybody. Have a wonderful long weekend.
Have a good weekend.